Mistakes sure seem to get in the way sometimes, don't they? Certainly not my favorite thing in the world, but the other day I was thinking, and not that that's the last time I did thinking, but anyway, what if you didn't have to remember them? What if you didn't have to remember your mistakes? Like you press a button and they disappear from your memory. Wouldn't that be cool? You think it'd be great for your self-esteem and your confidence. You wouldn't have to remember the gaffes that you made in front of people or the times that you said the wrong thing. You know, the embarrassments. You know, like those times when you fell into a fire and made an ash of yourself. Those times, yeah, buddy. Hey, even better than that, since the mistakes are out of the picture in this particular scenario, the resulting guilt and shame wouldn't be eating at you either. It'd be gone. And you wouldn't have to live with regrets for missing great opportunities or even the smaller things that you wish you would have done but didn't. You know, like maybe spent more time with your kids when they were younger, or spent more time with your parents before they passed, as in my case. But hey, the best part is you wouldn't have to deal with that constant reel of condemnation playing in your head over and over, reminding you of every time you blew it. I tell you, that dang noise has kept a lot of people on the sidelines. You know I wouldn't have to remember the time I blew my speech in high school when I was running for student council president. All those amateurs, those other people, you know, with their notes, because I had mine memorized, right? Up to the point it was my turn to speak. I opened my mouth to deliver my oration masterpiece, and nothing. Quietness. Nada. I know moments of silence are powerful speaking techniques, but not when that's all there is. So, anyway, it wasn't so much that my mind was blank. I think it was just going a million miles an hour and I couldn't land it. But anyway, lucky that it was just the class, the faculty, the parents, and the whole dang town was there too. But not one of my better days, but I would go ahead and be okay if that was stripped from my memory banks. So, back to your mind without mistakes. It seems to be a favorable concept, you know, the freedom that it provides. But if we look at the other side of the coin, you might find that the failures and the mistakes are not always the enemy. See, mistakes and failed attempts are where most of your learning takes place. There's always something to learn, and sometimes the bigger mistake, the more the powerful lesson. So in fact, if you remove the mistakes, you would remove the immense wisdom that you gain from them. And then your know-how would probably be on the level of like a first grader. And I'm not picking on the first graders. Those the best 3 years of my life was in first grade. Good times. Hey, more often than not, though, I bet we'll find that the wisdom gained from the mistakes was well worth the error. Maybe not the tragic ones, you know, but I think you'll find many of them to be blessings, because your path to success depends on mistakes in many ways, right? They can be a welcome disruptor of a bad plan, you know, one of those things. They can alert you, hey, to the need to tweak your path, practice more, slow down, or change course altogether. Heck, my mistakes are the reason I'm here, right? Maybe I'll change my tagline to errors, oversights, and missteps. Can't recommend them for everybody, but they've certainly been a boost to my career. Hey, we don't need to get down on ourselves because of mistakes. That's the main thing in this message, because everybody makes mistakes. Just ask a bankruptcy attorney, an ER doctor, a locksmith, a body shop owner. Yeah, they'll tell you, but they could tell you some doozies too. Obviously, mistakes are big business, if you think about it. What would we do without erasers, Band-Aids, and pull-up diapers? More than that, it's because of mistakes that really I get to be a critical thinker. I make better decisions because I know potential outcomes. I'm humble, usually. I do better work as a result. I'm not as fearful. Risk is understood. I have boundaries. Live with confidence. I'm more helpful to others. I know what hurts, what sucks, what others are going through. And I tell you, the insight and knowledge that we all have come from living and learning, mistakes and all. And here's the deal, what you cannot do, guys, what you can't do is let your identity be made up of mistakes. Because we're going to make mistakes, but never believe that you are a mistake. See, and you don't have to forget your shortcomings either to have confidence and high esteem. Working through the trial and error and doing the right thing consistently is where we develop confidence and increase self-esteem. Another thing, you don't have to look back on your past with negativity and condemnation. It's vitally important to look back at the past with this new lens of strength, compassion, and understanding. And then you can embrace the future the same way. See, it's not so much the mistakes that shape us, it's how we view them, the meaning that we give to them, and how we respond to mistakes that matters. Okay? So, here's what I want you to do. Lighten up. Give yourself a break. Think of life as an ongoing experiment, because it might be a mistake that puts you on a whole new trajectory towards greatness. Okay? I'm Rick Whiting. We're turning second chances into victory dances, and we're redeeming the past for your limitless future. Hey guys, pick up your ebook, wherever it is down here, called Path to Freedom. Subscribe, share this with someone, and y'all be cool and rock on.